their playoff run as the #1 seed. Best record in the Eastern Conference this year, and away we go. The Bulls control the first possession.
Thing overwhelms them, which wouldn't surprise anybody. I give him a lot of credit for playing. Looking at Marcus Smart as Isaiah gets the ball slapped out, you're looking at Marcus Smart shoot threes, and that's what Fred did so well at Iowa State when he was coach there. And that's what he wants to bring here to the Chicago Bulls. And there's a welcome sight, Brian, on Butler every single possession.
And Butler taps it right to Lopez, who connects, gets a friendly bounce. A quick jump by Jimmy Butler.
As the steal comes up again, and Bradley and Isaiah look for another one.
Oh, look at the pass. And Bradley had Lopez closing out on him, gives it right back. Oh, Isaiah Thomas. And a timeout from Fred Hoiberg.
Very well. You can't count them out. This is going to be a tough out for the Celtics to try to take them out.
Wade had a block, but Lopez there to clean it up. Is an area that Chicago has to dominate. Behind the back, reverse, no. The follow, no good. Another offensive rebound, and Johnson muscles one in.
To get something for Butler. They're two top guys, two top scorers.
Wade with one basket. Rondo all the way in, streaking to the cup. Scores easily. Chicago is 0 for 5 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, Boston 4 for 7, and Bradley knocks down a long 2. Missing the 3, the offensive board. Different kind of offensive rebounding team without Taj Gibson as Thomas goes all the way in. So fast, he just disappears in the paint.
The entire time, but no. Isaiah Thomas beats more people on just hesitation moves and going to the rim, and his finishing, his ability to throw it high off the glass like that.
Double team for Smart. Olynyk looking for someone, finds Brown, and he rattles home a 3.
Made a three-pointer. They're 0 for 9. They've had really good shots, and it's got to keep generating good shots and trying to knock down those three-pointers when open.
Patch can't finish. That would have been something else. And in transition come the Bulls, and Felicio finishes easily.
Their three-point percentage is way up, and that's a big part of the Bulls game right now.
And another 3 will go up, and this one is good after the Bulls missed their first 11. Nice little run coming out of that timeout, though. 2 empty possessions for the Bulls. And Felicio and Bradley will jump it. Gives it up to Rondo. Rondo, wild shot. Portis there, and Portis gets a couple rebounds and a finish. An Achilles injury. Missed a good chunk of January and February. And gone up top. Horford with a perfect leave. Rondo dumping it down inside, and Lopez having his way down inside by Butler. And here's Portis. Another offensive board. Olynyk with a block. Rondo got it back.
11 points on it, and really the Celtics are lucky. They're getting away with murder because they're getting out-rebounded. And usually offensive rebounds lead to such easy points.
And under a minute to go in this first half. Been a very entertaining game so far. Mirotic looking for a foul. Not there. Here's Wade. Passes it up. His first year as a Celtic. Here's Wade. Wade hangs. Can't finish. Butler is there for the putback. And another offensive rebound for the Bulls. Now 0 for 6. And 0 for 5 from 3. Bradley answers with a 3 on the other end. And Boston is back on top. Bradley missed all those games with the Achilles injury and then had 2 bouts with the flu as Horford shakes Mirotic and nails it. Wow. Boston down 1 with the ball. Thomas draws the double team, lost the handle. Up ahead, Dwayne Wade with Mirotic trailing, gives it up, and Mirotic with a layup. Half on 2 of 7 shooting. Now Butler, little jump shot in the lane, comes up short, gets it back. That was Lopez who kept it alive. But that was certainly a moment for the Bulls as they enter this postseason with a 500 record. And there's Portis, who was a big part of that second quarter run for Chicago. Thomas in second gear, moves it to 4th gear, and he's fouled. It goes. Isaiah Thomas.
Coming off that bench.
Second-year player out of Arkansas, played for Mike Anderson and the Razorbacks. As Thomas is fouled again. Back-to-back possessions.
Press that Celtic defense all the way into the paint.
6 1/4 for Rondo, gives him 12 for the game. Smart with a 3 for an answer. As That's what they do best. Boston hits the threes. Got Achilles injury. Interesting matchup. And now Smart with Grant on him, and Smart buries a three and looks over at the Bulls bench. Virtually no time between shot and game clock. And Butler with a three, rattles it home.
22-13 bench. And I have a feeling Butler is going to start looking for his shot a whole lot more.
Well, they forced a mismatch, and Kelly had to go pick him up and
Play hard and getting after it.
Isaiah Thomas ready to check back in. Smart will fire up a three, and he hits it. Marcus Smart delivers a three ball. Wade gives it up. Portis answers. Wow, what a game he's having. Boston down three. Horford on the block, working on Portis. Little turnaround jumper. No, Olynyk with a putback. And Boston turning the tables on the Bulls with the offensive rebound. Chicago with the lead, very quiet here. Bulls with the ball. Portis will let it go. Horford on him, and how about Bobby Portis? Pig suey from behind the arc.
From the three-point line, he's rebounding, he's running the floor. He's giving Chicago just a huge lift.
Olynyk for the answer. Got it. Oh, that is true from the time it left his hand. Butler on Bradley. Gives it up. Horford right there. Had it blocked. Well blocked by Wade. He has found his legs here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I am blocking a sure 2 points.
Portis runs into Olynyk. And now Butler for three. Look out, Jimmy Butler gives the Bulls a 4-point lead. And David Guthrie just says, let me get the ball up in the air, please. I'll get right out of here. And it's Bradley who secures it. Down four. Smart gives it up. Horford. Ball fake. On the take. Oh! Big Al with a big dunk.
New clock in 24 seconds.
Boston has done a much better job on the defensive glass. Here's Butler with Bradley on him. Wow, what a big league shot that was by Jimmy Butler.
For the Celtics.
Bradley will stay on Butler. And now Grant for three. Big shot, Jaren Grant.
Boston just, Smart didn't knock down the jump shot.
Bulls have hit 4 threes this quarter. We got a block. Butler goes strong. On an 8-0 run, their largest lead. Does Boston have an answer? 350, Thomas all the way in, and somehow finishes. It is amazing to watch, even though he does it every night. Smart will check Wade. We switch it. Horford on him now, and Wade hits one to Wade. Wade, when the Bulls need it. Smart passed it up. Here's Crowder on the run. Crowder blocked. Portis.
Open here. They love that run downhill play.
And here's Thomas, and Butler from behind. That's off the head of Thomas, and that's going the other way. Chicago ball. 7 points. Chicago lead. Crowd is quiet. Bulls can add to it. Here is Portis. Yes. Bobby Portis delivers a big shot. The Bulls with a 14-4 run, trying to take a 1-0 lead as Horford gets to the bucket and scores.
Here, they'll play it out. The ball game will start after this.
Butler's got it. Crowder on him. Butler on the take, and Butler finishes. An exclamation point for Jimmy Butler.
Against good defense and laying it in. Butler's been fantastic the second half.
Well, 20 points. Crowder with an answer. Three-pointer is good. 19 and a half left. We'll wind it up and do it again on Tuesday as Thomas hits a three. Crowder puts it in. Got to get a shot up quickly here. Thomas with Lopez on him, goes by him, and Thomas scores. 2-point game.